Hello guys, I am Faridul Islam, student of Florida Poly University, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. My major is Computer Engineering. Now I am going to show my project and represent my project. My name of the project is a statistical analysis of smart home automation system based on IoT. So now I am going to uh, describe the core idea of my project. What is my project objectives? My core objective of this project is to save electricity consumption, reduction of electricity bills using statistical analysis by programming R, and providing the security as well as safety of home appliance actually. So uh, the main there is a two concept. One is to protect your home using IoT device, and another is analysis your electricity bills so that you can understand the electricity consumption, and in this way you can easily identify the consumption of electricity bill. And this is the very fancy use by programming R. You can use by programming R, you can easily analyze by your electricity consumption. So now I'm going to describe the overview of this project and the motivation. So in this case, actually human machine interaction, which we briefly know HMI, has become more realistic in everyday life because of technological advancement. Nowadays HMI research moved one step forward and switched to the internet, previously used for communication and now used for Internet of Things. So the purpose of this application is to connect anything can be accessed from anywhere in the world. So you can easily connect anything anywhere in the world. So if you outside in your country, you can also easily communicate via Internet of Things. It is the very interesting way to connect every time, every minute, every second. So IoT technology, it is not restricted to a specific sector. It is now contributing in the various sector. So like medical, healthcare, transportation, manufacturing, agriculture, to name but a few. Although we have gained remarkable technological advancement, power uses are one of the world's biggest concern though, because nowadays we have found by the research article that ICT consume 4.72% electricity of the world alone. Can you imagine how much electricity consumed by the ICT? So this case we need to concern about the electricity consumption, and we should use the appropriate way so that our consumption can be reduced. So sorry the so in this project, how we going to establish our idea? It's very simple. After building a smart home, a web application has been developed to receive the data from sensor with help of GSM platform, Global System for Mobile Communication. GSM stand for. This application produces a sheet containing the data that all sections, that means current, voltage, power, temperature, etc. produced. Data analysis has done on this data sheet to measure electricity consumptions, the energy used by the machines, which will give clear idea how to handle power consumption efficient way. So if you know the statistical graphs or graphical representation in front of you about your electricity consumption, you can easily identify the which device or which portion of your house is consume a lot of electricity, so you can easily save this. And our project will establish this kind of idea by using programming R, and we also use another web-based application which is PHP language for live data data to track the live data time to time manner. So this is our overview of this project. So now, what kind of equipments we need to establish this project? We need Node MCU, that means Node microcontroller unit. I used ESP8266. After that, I will show my kits, also show how to operate it, and also laptop, chatbot, Facebook account, and a page, IFTT, Adafruit, Arduino software, programming R software, PHP language with SQL. Okay, now methodology. What the methodology of this project? This the three methodology only. At first, we have to build a smart home automation system. So, building a smart home or design a smart home automation system, we need to create chatbot. We need to add a fruit IOIFTT, which I will describe later. And the second method, live data tracking, we will use PHP with SQL. And the last but not the least, the data analysis using programming R, which will give our data from the live data tracking using PHP. So after that, after getting this live data, we can easily analyze it by using programming R. So we can easily understand the power consumption. Okay, so now discussion. And now I'm going to briefly describe about my project, all of things, so that you can easily understand the project procedure. This is the basic structure of my home automation system. This is a main microcontroller unit, Node MCU, which is ESP8266. So, and there is a chatbot, Adafruit, IFTT, and web-based assistant or web-based application. Also, there is a Wi-Fi system we need to assistant. We can easily use the home appliance, air conditioning, temperature sensor, motion detector, anything you can easily add your control unit by designing yourself. So, user can use chatbot and web-based platform to access and control their smart house by an IoT-based framework using IFTTT, and Adafruit to manage communication link. It is possible to make the smart home with the main control system associated to Wi-Fi, which will be available 24 hours. So if you have available 24 hours, can be easily controlled by this system. The main control is designed to create automatic access to the network and link to the automatic power backup to ensure that Wi-Fi connection is not switched off. So you have to develop this system or run this system smoothly. You have to careful that your Wi-Fi connection never lost or Wi-Fi connection is never switched off. So this is the core idea to develop smart home automation system. So In the smart home automation system, we use Node MCU. So I'm going to describe briefly what is the Node MCU. That means microcontroller unit. As I said that I used ESP8266 Node MCU. So why I use this? It is a firmware that gives the flexible access to create the application based on IoT due to its low price and Wi-Fi compatible functionality. Node MCU has enriched reputation, so it is very popular because of some facilities what it has given. It also includes the Node.js to perform the task and use the Lua script, which takes less computation time. This feature makes the system even easier to run and make it the front runner for IoT platforms. So this device actually really beautiful device to compatible with IoT system. So we can easily use this device and it is very compatible mode. You can easily use this, and by using this we can design the main control unit of our smart home automation system. Okay, chatbot. Actually, now I'm going to discuss about the chatbot, which is really communication things. How can you turn off and turn on your house appliance or control your house? You can easily use the chatbot. In the chatbot, nothing but a artificial conversation entity is a computer program or artificial intelligence which conducts a conversation by auditory or textual message. What I said actually, by texting or uh, auditorily, you can use the smart chatbot. For this model, we need to create chatbot first. The chatbot can be created with different free online platform. For this case, I have used Chatfuel. Actually, Chatfuel is nothing but a platform to connect Facebook Messenger and you by anywhere in the world. So it will merge this system and you can control anywhere in the world for your house. So I have used Chatbot. Then I need a Facebook account and a page. It will be okay if it is not published. Unpublished will be okay. So to work with almost all chatbots, after that go to chatfuel.com link and create an account. Next, we need to customize response to cope up with the user interaction in the chat. Okay. Now, what is IFTTT? If then that. So IFTTT provides the web-based service in which the system is connected to the mobile application, therefore making this more flexible for the component to work using statements that is conditional based on the mobile application. So you have to first create the IFFT account. After creating IFFT account, log into your account, click my applet, click new applet, and then click on the plus this. There is an option plus this, so you have to click in this plus this, then select webhooks. After selecting webhooks, you have to click to receive web request and enter an event name to proceed to create tie trigger. Let it to be lead test. You can easily you can give a name lead test or something like that. After that, now press plus that. There is another option plus that, and you have to click on this and select then Adafruit, because you have to connect with Adafruit via IFTTT. Select send data to Adafruit, then you have to select, then enter your feed name and select add ingredients. So in this case, you can write the lead on off or something like that. Select value 1 after clicking on add ingredient and create action so some data to save the value 1 or something like that. After that, press finish. By using this, you can easily create an IFTT um, platform. So then you have to I'm going to discuss Adafruit to IoT broker. Adafruit, a powerful IoT platform, and link Lawsend, it is also free. So actually Adafruit is an MQTT supporting library. It serves as a broker for MQTT. MQTT is based on the operation of the protocol that send and receive the feed data. MQTT's benefit is that it has a faster data transfer, so data transfer rate, and allows less data byte for communication. To link the computer to the server, it takes 80 bytes and 20 bytes from the server to device. The program is compiled using the Arduino IDE software. Okay, so this is the final things to design the main smart home automation system. You see there is a Facebook Messenger, there is Chatful, and now Chatful, now IFT connected with Adafruit connected with the microcontroller unit. So user will be able to access their smart home application with an IFTTT statement command after a successfully connection. After building the connection between the chatbot and the Node MCU, which is the main control unit of smart home automation system, it will be accessed through the Adafruit. The home device is connected with the relay sets to main controller module. The function of this relay nothing but to act as an on-off switch. Finally, using chatbot, the home appliance can be turned on or off based on the user command. The proposed control unit can be used to be connect any home appliance. So you can easily connect any home appliance by this control unit. So now I am going to discuss about the live data tracking. How I'm going to data tracking by live. So in these sections, I have developed a web applications by PHP language with SQL. Okay, so before that, I want to see another things what I have developed. My project. So you can easily I can if you saw, this is my Facebook Messenger units, and I create this chatbot. So when I commanded lead on or light on, I just developed one option for your better understanding. And when I commanded in my Facebook chatbot lead on, then my microcontroller lead will be on. Here if you see this chatbot, I commanded lead on, and there is an options turning on the lead. So this will be turning on the lead, and this is my microcontroller unit, and if you see, there is my lead is turning on, so it is actually the light is on. So when I commanded in this section, when I commanded lead off, it will now I'm commanding lead off, and it will be turn off my LED. Okay, so if you see, now I am commanded lead off, and my lead is off. If you see, okay, so this is where I developed the smart home automation system. Okay, after that, now I am discussing. Okay, sorry for that. Now I am discussing about the live data tracking. After building the automation system, how can I develop my live data tracking? So in this case, In this section, I have developed a web application by PHP language with SQL that is used as a backend database. So SQL will act as a backend database. This web service stores all data from all sections. That means from temperature, current, uh, voltage, every kind of every sector from us data will be collected. So after that, it can track the data by using global system for mobile communication. Data from every field is updated time to time. You can easily select 5 minutes, 2 minutes, or even 5 seconds. It your desire how much time after how much time you need to show your data. And it shows on the web applications. Consumer can monitor every component's output with time and date by the help of web application graph button. There is a log buttons in this case that gives consumers to watch data sheets, can provide live data tracking that is produced by the components. Here I have show that's the monitoring display. This is the log sheet. Unfortunately, as I am not able to I have not enough components, so I'm not, and it is not an in-class presentation, so I'm not able to show my whole things. So this is the log monitor unit, and in this way you can show the temperature, total numbers, current, device, humidity, voltage, device 2 and something, how many devices connected and how many devices on or off. And then the main part of this project is data analysis using R. So in this case, this is the very fancy and cool part of this project, to analyze the live data collecting from the web application. As I have said, that web application, from web application you can easily collect the data, which store data from every fields. Every field, that means current, temperature, voltage, everything what you have stored and what you have connected with your microcontroller unit. And data sheet is provided by the web service, can be analyzed by R language. In this case I use ggplot2 with graphical representation. This representation helps user to understand and monitor power consumption by the component that helps consumer to use their electricity in the efficient way in the home and industry. For example, a homeowner can compare the monthly power consumptions of each device that show in figure, which helps him to take decision which device how much power is consuming. So in this case you are showing that the device 1 and device 2 and the month of August, how much power they are consuming. In this case, each device is consuming 51 kilowatt hour. So you can easily take decision that whether you turn on or off your device in the whole month. So in this case, this is the graphical representation by ggplot2 by programming R. And also you can use monitor temperature using graphical representation, which I showing this. In this case, this is the temperature and this is the time. So you can monitor your temperature by the graphical representations. So finally, what is the outcomes? So the outcomes is it is very interesting project, as I said, and you can if you develop this project, you can easily monitor and control your home. And also it is a fancy way to get a decision and understanding about the power consumptions. So the data collected by web application can give clear user view towards the data generated from the modules, so that user can get more convenient way to manage energy consumption of electricity. It will help user to see the power consumption, energy wastage from the devices in the form of graphs and charts. Data analysis using R language will provide added advantage to data collection through the web application. It will provide graphical and statistical result for the user to understand the energy consumption. With the help of IoT, the old appliance has turned into a smart device. Because of smart unit, that means smart control unit design, there are two benefits to the proposed model. Firstly, we can easily watch, access, control our smart home from any place in the world with the help of IoT, which is proven energy saver. Secondly, they act as a helping hand for the elderly and the person who has differently capable capabilities, that means disabled. So this project is really helpful to control your home as well as save your power um, in the fancy way. So this is the main outcome of my project. Thank you for your patience, and if there is any question, I know this is the remote access system, so it is not able to question. So if you have any question, you can email me. You can email me my email address. This is the my email address, fislam8501 at floridapoly.edu. In this email, you can easily you can email me if you have any question. So thank you your patience, thank you for your time, and thank you for everything.